I'm more excited about this interview than anything that's happening in my career in the last 10 years.
Oh my God.
This is it.
This is
the defining moment for me. You know, most interviews you just come and go, but this is the one.
You've been on TV, radio, but actually,
but they're not like a podcast.
No, it's not like a podcast.
Proper. This is real. This is talking to the people.
You took the tragedy of the proceedings of getting divorced to make other people laugh, and it's something that is recognised quite a lot with other comedians from, you know, the 60s, 70s, Frankie Howerd, Tony Hancock. They'd used that sort of tragic side to their personal life to get a laugh, and it seemed to work, and it worked for you. But what I loved as well was that, you know, you and your wife are back together now. And she saw you at a gig when you were on stage, and she didn't know that this was something, because I think you were keeping it to yourself. This was your thing. You started to realise that this was something that you were good at. And I think there's a bit in the book where you say to your mum, "I'm going to a comedy night," and she's like, "Oh, that's great. What are you going to see?" And he's like, "No, Mum, it's me. I'm doing it." And that's a lovely thing that you highlight, is that it was your little sort of thing that you wanted to keep back.
I held on to it as like a little life raft.
Yeah. Because
I kept on thinking it would end, and also because I needed it. I needed that escape from the day job and all the pressures of that, and being a single dad and being a divorced man. I just needed something that wasn't defined by anything else.
So did you feel like the comedy saved your marriage?
I think the comedy saved me. You know, there's no... that's why I can't in many respects give it up. A lot of people think, oh, you should move on now and go, why do you still tour? Why do you still do comedy clubs? Because it was there when nothing else was. When no one else was. And that sounds a little bit daft, but it really is true. It was therapy when I didn't have any. And that sense of well-being that you get from doing it is not something I can replicate in any other form of my life.
And I think that is the difference between you and other people who are in the public eye, is that they do have a sort of end goal to get famous, to get into public eye. And I don't think that's not like that with you. That was your, as you said, this was your lifeline.
That's a side effect of what I did.
Exactly.
And when that goes and that fades, I'll still do what I did.
Yeah, yeah.